Bam! That music always just drops so fast. Welcome to another edition, a special Thursday night edition, because last night we were down in Greenville, South Carolina.
Where?
Greenville, South Carolina.
Greenville.
Watch Greenville. Right past Cowpens. But this is CLTFC Fan TV for the fans, by the fans, damn it. Tonight we have our special fan guest, Matt from Greensboro, who was also in Greenville last night.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Which is great. He didn't get home till 3 o'clock in the morning. Lee and I stayed the night down there. It's a little easier on us. But and also later on in the show, our good friend Jorge Top Ben 90 Gonzalez will be showing up. Hey, Adam, what's up? So yeah, Lee, take it away. I'm JT. That's Lee. This is how we do it.
What's going on, folks? So don't forget, tonight we're going to be giving a giveaway by Adam. Adam has been nice enough to donate some prints, some drawings that he does of the players and that sort of thing. So in order to get in that, you need to type pound Miggy Smalls. So that'd be pound Miggy Smalls.
It's MIGGYSMALLS.
Yes.
As in our coach, Miguel Angel Ramirez, aka Mickey, can't you?
Yes. So you'll be lucky enough to win a print of this.
Oh,
Oh,
sweet.
nice.
Yeah. So Adam does real good. So yeah, just punch it in the chat there. I see like some of you guys already done it.
Adam, will you be signing like the back of it? Will you, since you did it, you printed it, like sign it or something? Oh yeah, Mint City Collective. That's right. Matt is a member of Mint City. You can see that behind him with those, and he rode on the Mint City bus last night. Hey, real quick, Matt, what was the experience like being with the other fans on that bus going down and coming back and all that?
Hey, the bus was interesting. It's a different experience for sure. I have been lucky enough to be at a couple of the away games already, but haven't experienced the bus trip yet. Little rowdy on the way down, lots of chanting and other things, and the trip home was interesting too. You know, it's traffic was terrible, as everybody knows, coming down 85 out of South Carolina. A lot of stop and go. A lot of people sleeping or passed out, or however you want to say it there. But sleeping. A lot of that going on, and then a few loud, rambunctious people up until 1 a.m. It was fun though. It's always a good time. Away trips with the supporters, always a good time.
That's great, and I love it that you're representing the Triad, and we got a lot of great fans in the Triad, so that's really cool. That's great.
We do. It's growing every day.
That's great.
Shout out to the shipping department. We love the shipping department.
Yeah,
by the way,
shipping department made this hat.
Yeah.
Hey, nice.
Anyways, yeah. So, anyways, man. So there was Twitter kind of got kind of busy today. I don't know if you guys were in on that. Sorry. I just So at Kyle Bailey Club, I don't know if he meant to really kind of start like a Twitter war about MLS and other sports in Charlotte, but it kind of took off that way. So JT, you want me to give us a rundown of what happened, man?
Context. So whatever, radio shows, and Kyle Bailey is a host on WFNZ from 2 to 6, I believe. But in the morning, there's a radio show with Mac, Chris McLean, and T-Bone. And McLean's a real big soccer fan, which is great. Anyway, they just put up a poll on Twitter, something akin to, I don't have it exactly, but vote which like local sports would you like to see in the playoffs more? It would be more fun to see in the playoffs. But it was the Hornets, it was Charlotte FC or Soccer MLS, it was NASCAR, and then what was the fourth one? The Panthers, I guess, or something like that.
It was the NBA playoffs too, right?
Oh, the Hurricanes. That's right, the Carolina Hurricanes. That's right. Thank you, Matt. So Kyle just said basically something akin to where we shouldn't have MLS up there. We should have baseball in there.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, the loudest voices on Twitter and whatever, but he got jumped on all over the place. through Twitter, and it was a what's the phrase for it, Lee? Since you know this,
It got ratioed pretty hard.
yeah,
I believe that's
pretty
I
hard.
believe that's what the kids call it, man.
And he might have been. I mean, from because I heard him in the afternoon, he alluded to it, but he was basically, he's not a big soccer fan. Like he said, he's not against soccer at all, but he was basically saying, yeah, MLS shouldn't be up there with the rest, and we should have baseball in its place. And of course, a lot of us, baseball's on the decline big time. So whatever.
Yeah.
It was definitely an interesting day for him and all the soccer fans on Twitter in the local area.
Well, I mean, I think he took it to another level when he started replying to people, saying things about soccer flopping and about no scoring and it's boring and no action and all of that.
Well, he knew what he was doing too. And
oh yeah,
mere fact that we're talking about it right now,
exactly. Yeah,
it's the media
all the retweets.
So yeah, and Twitter can be a real cesspool as well, and everyone's throwing bricks at each other and
taking cues from MLS Buzz.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, and that's right. Wesley even said right, and he said, "Are we still in America?" So I kind of touched some people a little bit too. So
yeah,
it was all fun.
MLS, a lot of it just needs to get that respect, and it's so new. Being whatever, like what's it, 30 years old now, I think. But the whole idea, you compare that to baseball. But
that's what he was doing, right?
Yeah, but to me, baseball, albeit bigger and will probably always be bigger for at least the next 30, 40 years, it's definitely on the decline. And I don't, you couldn't pay my wife enough money to go to a baseball game and sit. Right. That's a great comparison, because with baseball, there's no clock and a damn game can go on forever. Whereas I didn't even realize it until I really got into the season this year. But the idea that, man, there's your 90 minutes with some stoppage time, but when you're getting in, when you're getting out, it is what it is, and that is a lot of fun, and that's a party. So
except in Greenville last night.
Yeah, well, with the overtime last night, I know I didn't even.
Oh yeah.
I didn't get to my friend's house till like 11:30. It was definitely a long night, but we got the W.
That's right.
That's right. We did.
So Jorge is en route. He's I saw that car view, man. I hope he's safe and okay and not trying to drive on an interstate or anything while still talking to us.
Yeah, we want to catch the shipping department at the baseball. That's for sure. I mean, I'm not even knocking. Jorge, is that you, man? Are you okay?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, man. Your face is a little weird, but whatevs.
Hey, like Kyle, I got a face for radio, bro.
That's right.
Oh,
Damn.
Oh,
damn.
Goodness.
Yeah. Top Bing comes and drops it and then goes on mute.
Nah, listen.
Yeah.
It's just very that guy was very disrespectful, bro, to a growing fan base. To there's people in Charlotte that never identified with any sport, and now that soccer's here, just his what he had to say just wasn't proper. It's one thing coming from a fan, but it's another thing coming from a person that has a platform which people listen to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why I felt the need to actually say something. Because I don't. There's sports that I don't like, but I don't go out of my way to try to bring it down. So obviously, Homeboy was salty about how he just wanted to get his message out, and I just felt like Homeboy was just salty about whatever he was mad about, MLB not being in there, and wanted to take it out on MLS soccer, which in that poll was the one that was leading, which was the funniest thing too,
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right. That is a good note.
I mean, it doesn't help that WFNZ is also like the sponsor or the what is it? They're the official radio and
the radio
of Charlotte FC, right?
Yeah.
So
exactly. How are you gonna work for the station that's like one of the official sponsors, and you're out here saying, "Oh, MLS doesn't belong here"? Like, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
also saying things like, are we still in America? Like, bro, like, okay, like, honestly, I really had to bite my tongue not to say anything to this guy. But if I ever see him in person, dude, I'm gonna tell him straight up, bro. I don't respect you. Like, I cannot associate myself with people like that.
Damn.
I bet he might hear something from the station after that comment.
For sure.
Well, regardless, we don't want anybody to lose their jobs or anything, but it's like, hey, just I don't know, get check yourself at the door, right?
Hey, Jess,
We all do
Jess
it.
got a little.
We all tweet some stuff we wish we could take away.
Yeah, Jess got a little jab in there too a little
Who's
while
that?
ago, which was funny. Jess Charman
Oh yeah.
about how she was going to go on the radio and how dangerous it might be with a
Oh
woman.
yeah. Earlier, I saw that tweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we gave Kyle an option, or at least I tagged him on Twitter to come on and kind of clarify his stance on that. But here we are. It's just the three of us, and Jorge's pretty smile on radio. So we'll move forward on this. And we can talk about the New England Revs last weekend, man. It was wasn't the best game. We're definitely struggling on the road, man. Matt, what do you have to say about last week's game?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a theme. I feel like whenever we go on the road, it seems like we're playing scared. Like they're playing for a point instead of playing to win. No, not taking any chances. There's no pushing of the offense. It's just flat. Like I feel like they don't have the energy. Maybe it's the crowd that they're used to at home that they're not getting on the road.
Yeah, they don't have us.
Yeah.
We definitely play a slower game, man. We definitely do. I mean, but we won't go into yesterday's game just right away. But yeah, I feel now that we got Jaws, we can see that the kind of talent he brings to the side, right? And definitely what we've been missing. Adam says, we can never seem to get our sea legs on the road, right? So, and yeah, I believe Luca, right? I'm the same. I think Camille can change that up. Not sure how much playing time he'll get, but you could definitely see his talent when he came on last night. All right, you got anything to add before we move on, man?
In terms of New England?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of similar things. Like, there's moments or laps in the game that we have that kind of they usually cost us away. They don't really cost us at home, because there's a couple of home games that we've had where we've lacked that concentration, and Super Kalina comes in and saves us.
Right.
So it's I think away is something that we have to continue to improve, and so that's the only thing I have to add.
There you go. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see what happens this weekend. But last night's game was an away game, and it was our very first win in the away game. Even in Charleston, we didn't win anything, right? So
yep.
JT, what do you think of the game last night, man?
I thought it was a ton of fun, man. It really was. I mean, one of the best parts was just it was played in that basically is almost like a junior college, high school level, type field, with the aluminum bleachers, and they just bring in food trucks and everything, and just to be that intimate, right there with the team and everything, it was really cool. I thought it was great, and I know that the fans really showed up, and we're dropping a video on Saturday to get people cranked for the game Saturday night of what people were doing last night, and everyone I had not felt like such a family of fans we're definitely a family of fans, but last night it was just so great seeing all the fans that made it down there and the chants that we knew, and just, I don't know, it was great. I thought it was cool, and we got the win. And if we draw, whatever, but if we had lost, it definitely would have taken the shine off of it. But we got the win. Greenville's a fun town, and it was just it was great. How about you, Matt? What'd you think? What'd your son think about?
Hold on a second. Somebody's calling into the show. Hello?
Oh.
Hello?
Is it Kyle?
Hello?
Jorge's.
Is this Roscoe?
Oh.
Hey, turn it up.
Roscoe, we can barely hear you, man. We can barely hear you, brother.
You must be using the tin can. Tell him to climb on the roof. Get up higher, Roscoe. Get up higher on the roof.
You got me now, brother?
That's a little better. We'll go with it, man.
Man, boy, I'm working this damn cricket phone. I swear to God, man, it gets worse every damn week. What y'all boys been going on over here, man?
Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good, Roscoe. What's up with you?
I ain't hollered. It's been a damn month of Sunday since I heard from you boys.
Where you been, man? We've been looking for you.
Yeah, I went to the mountains looking for you.
And look here, boy, you know old Roscoe. I've been all around. Hell, you know, it's damn weather warms up. Old Roscoe gets a little itchy about him, brother. I go to moving and shaking. I don't sit still too long. You know what I mean?
Yep. That's true, man. So how you been?
Every year, brother, the weather goes and warming up. The flowers are blooming. Damn, WrestleMania is about to come on, and shit, I can't I'm doing nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right. I hear you, man.
Hey, look here. Hey, look, I took a few extra weeks off this year, though. Damn, WrestleMania. You know, y'all know Stone Cold come back on WrestleMania this year. I had taken a damn few weeks off to celebrate that shit. I've been drinking Steve Weiser for about a damn month celebrating that, boy. It's a national holiday, if you ask me.
There you go.
He's a damn great American right up there with Dale Sr. and damn Oliver Winchester and that fella who started making that damn Bush beer. What was his name? What's that guy's name again? Make the Bush. I can't remember.
I believe his name was like Adolphus Bush or something.
Yeah, Bush. That don't make no. That ain't his name. That don't make no damn sense. But anyway, man, y'all been watching them old soccer boys on the TV and all that?
We have, man. We got into a little Twitter war today, man. Do you know anything about that, Roscoe? You know what Twitter is?
Well, yeah, no, I know what, man. What do you think I'm some kind of damn dumbass redneck? I know what Twitter is, man.
Hey, you know.
Don't get in a war with Roscoe, Lee.
Yeah, I'm not getting in the war, Roscoe.
Hey, we're cool, Roscoe. We're cool, man.
I wouldn't get no damn war. Would you? Who'd you going at it with, brother?
His name's Kyle, man.
Kyle. Hell, I know a Kyle lives down the other trailer. What Kyle who?
Yeah. Yeah, man. He's Kyle Bailey, I believe, is his name.
Kyle.
What do you think about? You know, it's like Kyle Busch too. You know, I think of Kyle Busch. You know, I'm not a big fan. So.
Don't get me. Hey, JT, don't get me started on damn Kyle Busch. Now you gonna.
He stole that race, man. He stole that race in Bristol. That was some bullshit.
No, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk
I
about
know. I'm sorry. I don't want to. We don't need to talk about that.
Are you talking about this? Ain't that cat? That ain't that cat on the radio, is it? That old Kyle fella, is it?
Yeah, man. It is.
Kyle, but he's on the damn sports talk. That's the guy you talking about?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I done heard him before. That boy ain't got enough sense to get out of a shower. Shit, I know exactly who you talking about.
Yeah, that's funny. So, man,
what was he doing? Talking about them old soccer boys a little bit.
He was.
He ain't. I don't. I mean, what did the man say about the soccer? He don't like it or what?
He's not a fan of it, man. He's not a fan of soccer.
Well, you know, I mean, hell, I ain't a fan of a lot of things, but I don't go around running my damn yap about it. What was he saying? He said, let me guess. He likes shit like football and damn baseball and damn he's probably a radio fella. Hell, he probably likes to listen to NASCAR on the radio too. Is that what he said?
Yeah, I believe so. I think he gave NASCAR some plugs over the MLS, that's for sure.
Look here, brother. There ain't nobody likes NASCAR no better than me. And if it ain't damn Eli Gold and Dr. Jerry Punch talking about NASCAR on the radio, I don't want to hear no some bitch talk about it. And that includes Kyle. So NASCAR on the damn radio. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get it. Hey, this soccer ball is a little different for people like us from around here.
Yeah.
But you know, hell, you got to be open. You got to be open-minded about that stuff, man. You can't go just running your mouth like that for no reason. I mean, look here. Oh, y'all know Jimmy. Y'all know Jimmy, right?
Yeah.
Jimmy gave me all kinds of hell when he found out I was going up there to the damn soccer ball game. And damn, you know, Kyle. I figure Kyle and Jimmy's probably got a lot in common. You know what I mean? They hate soccer. They like the damn football and NASCAR. I mean, their old ladies like to, you know, drink drink wine or something anyway. But you know, I'm talking about common sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, Roscoe, man, are you coming out to the game, man? What's the deal?
How come we was playing a damn team from South Carolina the other night? How's that shit work? Anyway.
It's called the U.S. Cup, man, or the U.S. Open Cup.
U.S. Open. That's the thing. Damn, didn't John Daly win that one time?
He sure did. He sure did.
Yeah. I like. Well, I ain't gonna talk bad about them old Greenville boys. I like Greenville, man. I've been down there once or twice. It looked like they had to rent out somebody's damn middle school stadium to play that game. But I mean, I like good old spot down there.
That's right.
What's that? Let me ask you this. One more question. I got to go. What's that new boys we got out there running around that name? Jaws whacking or damn.
Yeah, I'll screw it up, man. So I'm just gonna say it's Jaws.
Jaws.
Yeah.
Damn, that's easy enough. I call him haircut. You see that boy's haircut? Damn, he got a damn head of hair on him, don't he? God Almighty. He's pretty smooth though. He was putting the moves on them boys. I believe he's gonna be pretty good. What y'all think?
Yeah, I mean, he definitely when he came on last night, man, he definitely did change the style of play, and it picked up, and it was a lot quicker for sure.
Well, me and you, we gonna work on this damn name. We're gonna get it right. Don't worry about that. But look, I got to go, man. I get y'all. Sorry, I ain't called in a little while. You know, shit. We got. You know, I'll be back on here. But who you got old Jorge over there with you tonight?
We do. We have Top Ben.
Jorge.
What's up, man?
Damn, what's it? Well, Jorge. Hey, look here, brother. I'm gonna leave you with one thing, Jorge.
Go ahead.
Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. But if you do, name it after Roscoe. You know what I mean? All right, boys, I got to go. See you boys later. I love you. And I'll holler at y'all. Come on now. See you.
All right, Roscoe, man, we appreciate you, man.
We want to see you out at the tailgate, Roscoe. We're going to see you one day, bud.
Dang.
He's already gone.
Or the Riddler? Like, what am I supposed to do with that information?
Yeah, I have no idea, man. He's already gone.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you, Roscoe, man. Always shows up at some random time. So yeah, Jorge, we were talking about the Greenville game last night, man, and some comments there. We're talking about the how Jaws when he came on. So I would say the first half, I think we played pretty well. Adam Armour did really good. I think Sergio did really good. I think Jan did really good too, man. And then obviously Harrison, right? He did good. I think the first half we were definitely on it. Second half wasn't our thing, man. We just kind of slowed it back down again, and then again, extra time, we picked it back up. We got the goal. Yeah,
well, I think when Yazviak came in, you can notice a difference in the pace of how he was moving. Like you could tell, like the guy has quality already. My main concern was him playing too much in a turf field like that one in Greenville. I mean, the pitch looked bad, bro.
It looked bad. About hurt his leg, man.
Yeah, it looked worse than the ones in Honduras, bro. And I'm like, that's pretty bad because ours are really bad. And so it was, but I mean, he still played phenomenal. I think Adam Armour as well, bro. I mean, Adam Armour got thrown into like a left mid position, in 3-1. Then he was on the right side on the second half. And I mean, he looked lively through the whole game. And so I think he's a guy that deserves more playing time. Jan, I think in terms of center back depth, I think he needs to step up a little bit in that list of in that pecking order. Walks really hasn't shown me enough for me to say, okay, he's ahead of Jan or frankly McCoon.
Yeah, I think John did a really good job. I mean, when he had the ball, he would carry it up, right? He would actually like go forward with the ball instead of passing it left or right. And that's the thing that I'm kind of just getting tired of. I mean, sometimes I know we play in this possession ball game, but sometimes it just gets boring to watch and it's slow and predictable.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that we praise Fuchs for is his ability to distribute. And I mean, Jan has that packed down. He's probably the best distributor. In terms of center backs, he's probably the best distributor that we have.
Now he was making some good passes from the back to the forwards, man, and everybody in between. Go ahead, Matt. Say your part.
Yeah, I was just going to tack on. I mean, I've been saying it about Jan since preseason. I thought outside of Fuchs, he's probably the best on the back line with the ball at his feet. He's always composed. He can move it around well. He doesn't feel the pressure as much, and he makes really great passes. And like you said, he can get up the field and make things happen. I totally agree with you about the pecking order, top end there. I mean, I think I'd probably place him between McCoon and Walks. I don't know that we've seen enough yet to
Yeah.
put him over the top of McCoon. But Walks to me is invisible. Like I don't see him do anything really. He's just there. He's just taking up space. I don't see him making any nice passes. I don't really see him making that many tackles, breaking up too many things. He's just kind of there taking up space. Like I almost forget he's in the lineup when he was out there playing.
Yeah.
Not that it's a terrible thing, but when we're playing out of the back, you got to have some sort of creativity and you got to be able to do something with the ball. And I think I think he's got a big future ahead of him.
Yeah, and one of the reasons we say that too is because we really haven't properly seen him in an MLS match.
Yeah, I'd like to see him play.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'd say I would put him up there. I'd start him this weekend. Why not?
At least give him a shot, because it's not like we have two locked center backs that you're like, these guys have to be in the 11. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, Chantry. Didn't mean to slander your Walks there.
Yeah, I mean he's an ex-Spurs player too. It's kind of hard. So we'll give him a shot. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so who was the standout player last night? Would you say?
Oof.
I think Harrison had a really good game, man.
Yeah.
Like even though he scored the winning goal, he was all over the place. I thought he really played well last night. Anybody?
I think there's a couple, bro. I honestly, I got to give my shout out to Adam Arnold. He had
he played well too.
Even that cheeky back heel that he had.
Back heel.
Oh yeah, right.
That was impressive, man. And then Titi got at the end of that as well. So I think he did good. I think Adam's still missing some in terms of defensively, but going forward, he provides a lot. I think Yazviak really impressed. First of all, he hasn't played an official match in over 2 months now.
Yeah.
And for him to come in there and you could tell the ball was moving quicker. He was being more direct. He was creating. If it wasn't for his assist, he got an assist this game. Yeah, exactly. So I got to give him a special shout out to those two guys.
Well, yeah, he got the assist on the winning goal, right? So
yeah.
And you're right. I'll give Adam a shout out too. And Gaines played pretty well too.
I was gonna say with Jaws, because we're right there on field level, is just his physicality. He just looks like he's like just like almost like going to football like Christian McCaffrey. He's like stockier and just like muscle and just like had like a force of nature, man. Like when he started moving, the speed, and I can't wait to see what he turns into, because his physicality was noticeable, and like you said, Lee, it brought different speed to it and kind of just gave us an injection.
It's like everybody stepped up their game though, right? Yeah. Everybody just seemed to have a quicker, like the ball was moving faster. We were playing much better football in my opinion.
Well, I noticed too, when someone didn't give him the service that he knew should have been made, he was letting them know. Oh, yeah. And so when you got somebody like that who's so new to the team, but also not afraid to tell somebody, hey, you messed that up. Like, you got to get me the ball right here. Then, like you said, those guys try to step up their game moving forward. But it's night and day when he's on the wing. That width and that pace is going to completely open up the middle of the field. And not like last night, obviously, because we weren't playing our normal guys. But going forward, when he's in the lineup with Carroll and with Bender over there, for him to serve the ball to, I think we're going to see a lot. We're going to see a lot more chances.
Yeah, I like Gaines also. The only thing I have to criticize Gaines is he's got to improve that end product.
Finishing.
He has to improve that. If he gets that down, he's going to be a player for us.
His
100%.
1v1, he's not afraid to take on anybody. And he's
Yeah.
got that flash and that spark and then the speed. Make one move, get around the corner, and he's gone. But he's just got to do something with it once he gets in that position.
What did you guys think of Reyna last night?
Ugh.
Well, good, Matt.
Go ahead. That's why I'm asking.
Honestly, I thought he was the worst player of the night. He looked uninterested. When they scored their goal, he just gave up. I mean, the ball was right there as a 50-50. Put yourself in the way of that guy. He was there. He could have gotten to that ball, but he just stopped and he literally stood there and watched him push the ball forward. 2 balls later, they've got a goal. He just seems uninterested to me.
Every game I've kind of really paid attention to him. He's been really like, he's only been at it like 80%, right? It's like some of those balls you want to run and, maybe it's not a corner, you make it a throw in or something, right? It's just like I don't know, man. It's like, come on, pick it up.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I agree with everything Matt's saying. I think he does it in terms of the mold of the players that we have. Like, I feel like he's not fitting into that culture, and that's a little bit concerning for me, especially because he has the talent, and that's what like frustrates me. Like if he didn't have the talent, it would be one thing. But I think he does. You know what I'm saying? He's got pace. He's got dribbling ability. I mean, and he just like you said, like at most games that you watch him, it's like he's not interested in being there.
Yeah. I don't know. Is it the system?
No, it's him. It's personal accountability.
Yeah. No, 100%. I was just going off the question that COTFC Luca had asked, right? It just said I don't think he has settled into the style of play of the game. So, I don't know, man.
I don't know. That seems like a cop out kind of. Like there's one thing to not be set in the style of play, and there's another thing to not try.
Hustle, right?
Like to not fight for it. So like TT, he's had his issues with service and being weak on the ball, letting people steal it from him. But what he does is he hustles and he fights for it and he shows passion on the pitch. That's the difference. Like I love that passion. And that's like you're saying, Topman, that's kind of the culture of this team is where, we're fighters. We have passion on the field. And just Reyna, he's out there.
That's another reason why I love Alan Franco in our midfield, bro.
Absolutely.
He's underrated players, man, bro. He is a bulldog.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, right?
He's ready to fight anybody. Put him out there on Kyle Bailey.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like Austin says, right? I mean, Reyna is basically inconsistent most of the time, right? And he's just looked worse for us so far. So, yeah. I mean, not hating on you, Reyna. You just need to get your finger out, buddy.
Yeah, and to Jorge's point, it's he has talent. It's like a mental thing. He doesn't have the attitude. He doesn't have that want. It seems passion.
I felt like he had it though. Like I watched some stuff from the DC United days. Like
well, they say now he doesn't for whatever.
Yeah, he hasn't shown it here. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't fit in with the guys. I don't. Maybe it's something personal just about the fit with the culture.
Matt was just saying, like he doesn't have any chemistry with the other attacking players. Yeah. And then obviously Jorge shouts out to himself.
Oh, look at that picture, man. Oh,
I know, man. Look at that. That was all young Jorge, man.
Yeah, fresh right there. Damn, dude.
That was pre-Top Bin days, man.
That's some LinkedIn shit right there, man.
That is, man. Yeah. Self promo. Like we even give the guy a chance to plug himself, and he has to plug himself, man.
Hey, that's
like Morgan said, right? She got his autograph.
Jorge's got the hustle and the passion. That's what I'm talking about.
I just want to shout out to my son real quick, Liam, buddy. I love you. Good night.
What's up?
Yeah. So. Yeah. So anyway, so we talked. Anything else you guys want to mention about the game last night? I mean, I just think second half we were shit. First half we were pretty good.
One thing I want to mention is playing those extra 30 minutes. I think is really going to affect us this weekend. Against Colorado. First of all, like I've asked Miguel this question in terms of how, in terms of his squad depth, right? Like how prepared do you feel to take on 2 tournaments And he kind of gives me that political answer, like, you know what, like we're going to take game by game, yada yada. But the reality is that this squad is pretty thin, and to throw in
100%.
an extra 30 minutes into a squad that's already thin is really bad news heading into Colorado.
And they took some knocks. Jan was knocked a little bit. Armor with the knee. I mean, I think that was just kind of bumping knees together after watching the coverage, but it's not good
Jan
going
said
into the
he's
weekend.
okay. I chatted with Jan a little bit today. He said he's okay. So
aren't they going out to Colorado a day early just to acclimate to the thin air and stuff?
They left today, didn't they?
I couldn't imagine.
I think they did.
Yeah.
I think they did today.
To play that game last night. We were all getting out of there at 11:30, and Matt, you didn't get back to Greensboro until 3, and all that stuff. And those guys coming down from playing that game, it's not like they can just turn it off and fall asleep like that. Mm-hmm. And the next thing you know, they got to get up, and now they're going to be in the thin air of Colorado. And we haven't done so great in away games. So, yeah, it's definitely seeming like it's adding up to not the best recipe for our health and passion on the pitch on Saturday.
Yeah, do you think we finally got that monkey off our back, man, and we're going to start winning some away games now?
Yes.
I want to say yes. It's a different story.
Segue into the Rapids game.
I'll be the yes man. I'm okay with that.
Right.
My integrity as a knowledgeable soccer fan it can be questioned at any moment. So I'll always give a nice hometown answer.
Right. So yeah, I mean, Colorado sit 10th, right, in the Western Conference. So, I haven't really paid much attention to them, to be honest with you, so far, and especially this week. It's just been kind of hectic.
What's weird about Colorado? They're sitting where they're sitting on the table, but in the power rankings, they're still like 7th. I kind of looked into them a little bit. I mean, they're very similar to Charlotte as far as how they've done at home versus on the road, scoring chances. They've only got one more goal than we do. It's going to be interesting because they're kind of an enigma. I can't figure them out.
Yeah, I mean, looking at who they played, I mean, they beat Atlanta 3-0. They beat Sporting KC 2-0. And then they just lost here, like Minnesota. They drew Real Salt Lake. FC Dallas whooped them. And then obviously LAFC beat them. But yeah, so it's I don't know. I don't know, man. I just hope we can play a faster game. I hope Jaws gets in there and plays. Yeah. I hope he syncs up with Carroll. And yeah, man, I don't know.
Jorge, Top Ben, how did you feel about, wasn't it George Marks that played last night as keeper?
Yeah.
Yep.
How did you think he looked? I know there's a little criticism with like the height and missing the goal, but what do you think about the keeper?
I don't think he did that bad, bro. Honestly, I mean, like his distribution still needs improvement, but I think he's got the leadership capabilities. Great number 2. I mean, I've had conversations with Miguel where he really, really rates George Marks,
Yeah.
And I mean, for the coach to really rate a young player, especially Miguel, like Miguel's a pretty honest dude. And I've had conversations with him about players he sees like high projection for, and he sees that in Marks. And one of the things I also like about Marks is that he's the first guy to come out every training session. So the guy has the mentality, and being a second to a guy like Kalina, who also has a mentality, I think is really going to benefit George Marks. And so I don't know. I think we got to give him a little bit of a break here.
Right.
Yes. I think he had a pretty good game. I think he did all right, especially when
I was just going to say his size is going to be an issue always. But he seemed to do okay with it. I mean, it was a Greenville, but
I think he's like 6'1", so he's not that short, right? I think he's like Keylor Navas height.
Yeah,
he's pretty tall. He's what, 21? Yeah, I mean, at 21 in soccer, man, you're mature, right? You're supposed to be kind of almost in your prime. But yeah, So other than that, so what are we thinking about this Colorado game? You know, we think obviously we're not sure if we. Go ahead.
Yeah, you got to with Colorado too, man. Like you said, it's a little bit of an enigma, but it's the team that finished first in the West last season, and they kept virtually 85% of their squad. So I mean, it's a team like you said, they're stronger at home, and we're a team that's not strong at home. So I think it's going to be a very, very tough game for us, especially carrying over an extra 30 minutes that honestly we really didn't need.
Yeah, I know that sucks. I mean, as a fan, I always love to sit there and enjoy watching it, and but yeah, we could have done without that, right?
That's
Yeah.
honestly, I was more upset about the extra time on their bodies than I was about the game being tied. You know, I would have rather just lost than play.
Yeah,
on
well, part of me was worried, man. I thought we were gonna throw it, man. I could see us going to penalties and just really not making much
Pulling
out of it.
Austin.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Austin boys. You know,
Yeah.
You saw some of our guys just passed out on the ground when the final whistle happened.
Yeah, you can see cramp and all that kind of kicking
Yeah,
in, right?
they were exhausted. I would have felt much better about the Colorado game had we not played the extra 30.
Yeah, I mean the good thing is though we didn't play quite a lot of starters either, or I guess we call them starters, right? So you know they had a break, right? I mean, like Lindsey, I know Bronico came in, he kind of solidified a lot of stuff for us. And shout out to Bronico, man, he's having a killer season, man. He's actually doing doing a pretty good start. So yeah, question to you, Top Ben from Queen City Soccer Report, asking, do you think Jaws gets to start?
I don't
think so either.
I don't think so either. Especially, I mean, like you think about it, Miguel left key players out too. I think he'll stick with probably the 4-4-2 in
That
Colorado.
seems to be our thing, man. I think that's our formation for now.
He left key guys out. He left Alan Franco. He left Alcivar. He left out Swiderski.
Yeah.
For this weekend. So I think Camille will get minutes. I don't see him starting.
Yeah, I figure about the 70th minute he'll come on. That's my prediction. So score results. JT, man, what do you think the score is going to be this weekend?
2-1 Sean FC.
That's what's up. Matt, how about you, buddy?
Oh, you got to make me go after Mr. Positivity.
Yeah.
I'm going to go a 1-1 draw.
Fair. Top Ben.
Dang, he took mine. Yeah, 1-1.
Yeah, I kind of going with the 1-1 too, man. But you know, but since you both went 1-1, I'm going to go with 2-1 and go with JT. So in y'all's face, man, I'm with JT on this.
Hope I'm wrong. Absolutely.
Maybe our combined power.
Yeah, we either seem to win or lose, man. We don't draw much. So.
Yeah,
which is funny because when we started this year, my prediction on the season had us with like 12 draws. Like I thought there were going to be a lot of draws because of the defense and the lack of scoring. I thought we were going to draw a lot and haven't done it a single time yet.
That's right. Yeah, man. A lot of people were calling out the draws, man, in the chat. And yeah, man. JT, man, anybody you got your sick belt candy?
Yeah, I have it. Yeah, so when I was in the Tennessee mountains on spring break with the kiddos, looking for Roscoe, of course. Whatever, we went to some leather store, and I remember the sign just said make your own belt or something. And I had ordered this badass off of eBay because I got the cowboy hat, so I was like, I gotta start adding this outfit. And I got a belt buckle, like the cowboy style belt buckle, which is it's got
a spinning soccer ball.
But the best part is the ball in the middle spins, right? So I had to get a belt made for this because it's the old school style or whatever. But yeah, I found this place. I got a black belt. But the funny thing is, man, they do the letters on it too, man. I was like, yo, man, hook me up with some letters. So they did JT on the front, and then on the back it says, let's see if we can reflect it right. CLTFC Fan TV. For the fans, damn it. But yeah, man, I'm gonna be rocking this. This thing is sweet, dude. I love it. And I'm like, yeah, it's spinning, baby. It's spinning. Thank you, Mark.
So do we think that the air out in Colorado, is going to affect play?
I think it's a real thing, man. Mile High. I mean, I don't think they're bullshitting about that. When I went out there one time ago skiing,
I've never been.
that first day I was out there in Denver, I mean, it was real. Like it was. I felt like I was having an asthma attack. It was no joke. So I drank Bloody Mary with so much horseradish that it just burned it out. But that's true, man. It really helped. It helped expecting or whatever. But nonetheless, yeah, man, it's real, and that's the reason they went out today. And if we got the extra 30 minutes, albeit on, not the whole entire team, I think it's definitely going to affect us. I'm confident in that. But hey, if we play that slower style,
that's right. So, guys, if there's anything you want to talk about that we haven't brought up yet, just drop the question in the chat and we'll discuss it. And then, obviously here in a little bit we'll do that giveaway. So again, remember, type pound Miggy Smalls if you want to enter a chance to win. Hey, can you win? You can win this, which our friend Adam has been so kind to donate. And at some point we'll do an auction from the original, I believe, and we'll donate the money to some to be determined charity.
Nice. And thank you again, Adam. That's awesome.
Yeah, Adam, thanks for hooking us up. Hey, that's good stuff.
Hey, Top Ben, do you remember the first game when up in the press box they gave away, it's basically the roster sheet with everyone's pictures and stuff, and then it's got all the stats and everything on the back. Well, this last home game when they're giving away, trying to do the whole promo of the rivalry and everything with Atlanta, that poster. So if anyone in the club watches this or watching now, watching tomorrow, whatever, I'm telling y'all, next time you're going to spend money on thousands and thousands of posters, especially for us getting to know the team, because I use this all the time. Print this up because I haven't seen any more. And this was, for the press originally, but just to give this to fans, to see everyone's faces, know their numbers, know their names, and then to get this.
That's valid.
This thing is fucking awesome. I love this thing, and we need to be giving these out to fans too. That's all. That's my part of the open forum.
Yep, that's fair. So we got a couple of questions. Any update on Melo? I don't think there's nothing changed in my that I know about.
It's probably 6 weeks out, maybe.
Yeah. Yep. And there's a good question by Queen City Soccer Report. What do we think about the Richmond in the Cup?
It's great, bro. I mean, honestly, it's probably the best team we could have drawn.
Would you rather have had Atlanta though at home hosting it?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know if I would have rathered, but if that was the alternate option, I would take that as well.
Yeah, because
we can get that down the road.
Yeah. We get that next week. That's it. So, yep. And who starts as center back and left back this weekend?
Ooh,
that's a good question.
That is a great question.
Yeah.
Mora, unfortunately.
You think Mora starts
at left back? Probably.
Yeah, I'd go with Mora because defensively he's not bad.
Yeah, he's good.
He's getting better.
He doesn't.
He just makes that one or two decisions where you're like, damn it.
Yeah,
he's Mr. Backwards. Mr. Backwards. He stops every attack and passes the ball back. Like, go for it. You got guys making runs. Go here, and he turns around and drops it back every time.
I honestly would rather have Fuchs as our center back than our left back.
Yes,
we get very, very exposed on his side.
Joseph Mora.
You said you would rather have him center back than left back?
I'd rather have Fuchs as our center back in a 4-4-2 or a 4-3-3, whatever we play.
Yep.
We're going to have a back four. I don't think we're going to see that back five anytime soon.
No. Please not.
But I'd rather have Fuchs as the center back.
Yeah. So another couple of questions here. What do we think of Bell going to DC? I mean,
are there any good golfing?
Any golf courses?
Well, you would think so. They're all politicians up there, right? I mean, you would think so, but we're the golfing capital of the South, man. So,
Oh, wait till you. Never mind. I'm gonna save this for another time.
Go ahead, man.
Speaking of player rumors, but nah, I'll save it for another time.
You got a player rumor.
You can't drop a hint like that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some bad karma on you, man. Some lady
I know.
Do the same shit.
Well, since he's talking about this, do we have any updates on when tickets going to be done for the Chelsea game? No. Nope. I am not spending money on that Chelsea game.
There is a nice little surprise coming next month too, so just be on the lookout.
There we go, man. We got all kinds of stuff. I think I know what you're talking about, dude.
Always want more.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know if anybody knows, if anybody going out to Denver, if you know about Denver, like how it is. Is there any places to park and that kind of stuff? I believe Sean might be taking a road trip by the sounds of it.
I don't know. I mean, from what I understand, Denver, and this is just me, but I don't ever see it as like a real trafficy town. I don't think it's gonna be a problem getting out there and stuff. But I'm not exactly sure where Dick's Stadium is there. But I don't know.
Yep. Yep. Apparently they like to leak shirts as well. So, maybe there's some new shirts that you guys might be able to find out there at the Colorado Stadium. Yeah. And like Matt says, man, shout out to the Greenville and their fans, man. I thought it was pretty chill last night. It was a fun night. It was, middle of the week, man. Everybody was just super relaxed, super chill.
Shout out to the Greenville fans, but also shout out to all of you Charlotte FC fans that showed out. Not only do we show out, but people come in passion, and you hear the chants all through the game. And this is something that, like, I was talking to some of the press people. I'm like, yeah, these players are playing extra time, but the fans are also singing extra time as well, bro.
And halftime. And we never stopped.
They did not miss a beat. Y'all did not miss a beat. And that's something to be said, and something that needs to be recognized more and more. Even Miguel in the press conference said, he's like, I can't thank enough how much the fans have embraced us. And he's like, I try all the time to just go over there and be there for them, because I'm very grateful. These players are very grateful how this city has adopted the soccer scene, regardless of how Kyle feels.
I know that, and I think that's what kind of burned me today on that tweet, right? And again, I don't know the context. I don't know if we misread it, but he was definitely bashing on Charlotte FC. That's the way.
But just to piggyback on what Jorge said, is that I remember last night when we were leaving the pitch after the game, some of the Greenville Triumph staff, were looking up at our fans and giving them that respect and acknowledgement by, the clapping towards them and saying, thank you. Y'all were great tonight.
Yeah. Did you guys see the magnets though that
I was going to say something about that.
Fans did? They went around and tagged a bunch of cars, man, from the Charlotte side. Yeah. So there was some pictures on like Facebook and stuff earlier today that was showing it. So good for them, man. And they had that down with the crown. I don't know if you guys saw that either.
The tifo.
It was good, man. It was a good little cup match for sure.
Man, it was fun.
Even Miguel said it. It reminded him of like a Copa del Rey, where where a Real Madrid or a Barcelona would go to like a third or fourth division and be in like that small city environment.
Yeah, and rewatching the game today, man, they were saying how that was their record. I think there was like 12,500 of us in the stadium yesterday. So
it was like
good for them, man.
4,100 or something. Right?
Yeah.
What was it?
Yeah, not that many. Like 4,100.
Yeah. So
I swear the guy on the commentator said like 12. Maybe I'm thinking something else. I watched so much soccer today, man. It's like
the stadium has like a capacity of 4,000 plus, like the other seats that they have. What's up with the guy with the car though? I was like, what is
I know he just came on, tore up the pitch and left,
right across it.
I'm like, you're driving a car on the field that's about to be played on in 20 minutes.
And that's a true statement, right? More fans at the home of a third division side than in a major league baseball game. So, Kyle, another one for your tweets there. And again, Matt says it right. Yeah, the players came up and they spent a lot of time with us. A lot of shirt giveaways.
They really appreciate it. Like you could tell that the squad really appreciates how much the fans embrace it.
That's it. So we're going to Richmond. Is that what it sounds like?
Yeah.
We're going to Richmond.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Well,
May Richmond 11th, is going to be interesting if the Twitter account of their supporters is any indication of how they are. I saw a few things today going back and forth with the Mint City page, and I don't remember the name of the account, but they had some crazy stuff being said. It's gonna be interesting.
If you wanted to get a first-hand take of how Richmond play, I believe they play in Independence Monday night.
Are they?
Actually, I believe so.
Right. I got the media stuff.
Yeah. So I might go out there Monday night and watch the game just to kind of see what's going on. Yeah, man. But last chance, man, before we do this giveaway, right? Pound Miggy Smalls to enter. There's 21 in there, and I see 27 people in there. So 6 people were not entered.
Also, shout out to I think it was Chantry that brought the Sir Minty follow Tifo. That was funny.
Yeah, that was a good one too,
I
man.
love that.
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. How comes we don't ever see them bring him out other than the Atlanta game, like on social at least, right?
Oh, free Minty.
Free Minty, man.
Yeah, right. Free Minty. I've been down with Minty, man. I remember that first game. Jorge and I found Minty together in the concourse. Minty didn't know what was going on. He was almost.
It was Brandon Lewis and the Tifo group brought that. Jorge. It wasn't Matt.
Oh, one cool thing about last night, because I was talking to Churchy about it, and thanks for the ride back to my car around that train, Churchy. I appreciate that. But they had last night. We had the trumpet along with the.
Yo, that was fire.
No, and I think he was what was Churchy saying? He was a Blue Fury guy. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I love that trumpet. I wish they would allow it in the
stadium. I know.
Did they not allow it in the stadium?
No,
will not allow air, wind instruments or whatever, horns and stuff. And
or smoke.
It's so good. Man. Drums. It was tight. It was so tight.
I loved it.
Mm-hmm. It adds so much to the chant when you've got that in the background.
Yeah, it was great. I was like, damn it, man, we got to have that in B of A.
Yeah. But all these rules we have to live by, man. All these rules, but we make it fun.
Yeah, we do.
All right, guys. So if you haven't hit the sub button for us, and I'm going to go ahead and share this out. And let's see who wins. 1 second.
Spin that wheel.
Spin that wheel. Yeah, I got to get it.
There we go. Look at that.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Last chance. Mickey Smalls, man, if you haven't done it.
Good luck, everybody.
Better hurry up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see. The Scooch.
Scooch.
Right.
Yes.
Late too.
That's it, man. Just reach out to us on the Insta or whatever, and we'll make sure to get you that print at least, man. So congratulations to the shipping department. Almost got it. Biting nails, man. There was a lot of stuff going on there. So yeah. Anything else you guys want to touch on before we call it a night?
Let's go Colorado.
So yeah, I believe we're gonna shoot out to Big Ben's for the watch party on Saturday. So if you guys want to come out there, hang out with us, that'd be cool.
Right on.
All right, Scooch, yeah, hit us up, man, and we'll get you in contact with Adam and everything, and we'll make sure you get that. So, but yeah. All right, Matt, man, where can people find you if they want to give you a shout?
Or buy a house, or sell a house in Greenville.
Yeah.
Sell a house in Greensboro. I mean, I'm on all the socials. I'm really bad about my name. I do it is. Hold on. Matt Barbie on Twitter. That's where I do my Charlotte FC call.
All right, that's it. That's what's up. And Jorge, I mean, I think most people already know how to find you, but go ahead, buddy.
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube as TopBin90. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's almost at 1K, or we're heading there. And then you can find me on TikTok at Real TopBin90. And then I got some other stuff too that you may or may not be seeing me somewhere else pretty soon. So.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah,
drop
man. That's it. And likewise, man, if you could hit our sub button, we appreciate it. Live shows every Wednesday if we don't have a game during the week, and then obviously come find us after the games when we have a home game, and we'll throw the camera in your face and let you interview. And with that, y'all have a good evening, and we'll see you around town.